Hey, good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live weather update. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We've got a bit of a short work week ahead of us thanks to the 4th of July holiday coming up. So we're going to give you the latest update on that. We've seen some changes over the weekend, so let's go ahead and dive into the latest update, shall we? As we're going to take a live look right now up into Chattanooga, as we do have some sunshine, some clouds. We do have some showers in the area as well out there for today. The good news is we've got one more pretty wet day ahead, but things are going to start to dry a little bit, but there's a little trade-off on that. I'll show you here in a second what I'm talking about. North Georgia looking pretty good as well. Partly cloudy skies. Great day to go to the lake, cool off a little bit, but at least we don't have that oppressive heat like we had toward the early portion of last week. Definitely looking a lot better out there. I think I'd like to get it right there. Not bad. All right. Let's go take a live look right now across North Georgia and across East Tennessee. We do have some scattered showers, a little rumble thunder up here as well. So we're going to see that. Shouldn't be too widespread today. Tomorrow will be a different story because we have a cold front that's going to be coming at us, and that's going to really set off a little more activity. So a little more widespread thunderstorm activity for everybody here, northern Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia tomorrow. But once that front goes through, we're going to dry a little bit. Looks like some pretty good weather coming in later this week. Weak high pressure here across the south, really kind of giving way. Not really a big day. Pretty wet and damp across the Gulf Coast. Now, for you folks that may be heading on down to the beaches coming up this weekend, it's not looking good down here, folks. It's looking very wet and rainy. There's a old frontal system coming. There's also a weak tropical development down here. It's just not looking too good. But I think up across our region for fireworks shows, not looking too bad up here across our area. Now, what we're currently seeing out there, see the showers and thunderstorms out in the Gulf. There is an area of disturbed weather. We're going to watch out here very closely. Again, some scattered thunderstorms up here, but we're going to wait what's coming upstream from us with a frontal system that's going to be moving on in. Speaking of the tropical disturbance, this is showing about a 20% chance for development over the next 7 days. Pretty low key. Models really haven't locked in on anything here, and anything that does develop will be very slow. But what this is going to mean is rain and thunderstorms for the entire state of Florida. So I don't care if you're going to Pensacola, Destin, Panama City Beach, down toward Tampa. It's just going to be a wet and damp weekend, unfortunately, for the folks down here. Now, as far as what our models are showing at us, again, we're going to see scattered storms here for today, really coming through for tomorrow. But once this moves on through, we're setting up some nice weather later this week. Looks like I'm taking the rain chances out, really not going to bring it in until the tail end of the 7 day. So scattered storms here for today, and then going in for tomorrow, boy, it's going to look a lot stormier here as we go through, and then it should be clearing on out as we go into Wednesday. The other part of this equation is we got to watch out for some pretty decent rains, I think, are going to be coming at us as well. So let me go ahead and show you that. Look at some of these rainfall amounts here on this particular model. This is the high-resolution model here. So you see 2.5 inches there, north in Georgia here, 377, almost 4 inches there, over 2 inches there. So these are going to be some pretty good gully washers coming on through here, but at least they will be moving. What we've been dealing with over the last few days, these storms have been popping up and not really moving all that much. These should be moving. So I would say some isolated rainfall amounts up to 2 to 3 inches will be possible with these as this moves on through. So let's go ahead and take a look at the forecast maps here as we kind of highlight what's going to be coming at us with this frontal system. But behind this frontal system, boy, it's going to be some pretty good weather, I think. All right, so let's take a look at this here as we go in toward your tomorrow. Again, there's that frontal system coming at us here. So there's our front coming on in. We've got high pressure that's going to be building behind this. We're going to kind of squeeze out the rain that's across the southeast. So we're going to see some things begin to improve here. So here comes the front coming on in as we go toward Wednesday. It's cleared on through. So front clears on through on Wednesday, and that's going to set up several dry days ahead. Thursday looking pretty good. Friday, no have to worry about any precipitation there. But the switch off this weekend is those temperatures are going to be going up. They're going to be actually kind of on the hot side, especially as we go into this upcoming weekend and heading into Saturday. And Sunday we're looking pretty dry, and then Monday here comes the rain chance coming back in. I did put a slight chance in there on Sunday, like 20%, and I did 30% on Monday. So that's what we're kind of looking at for right now. So let's go ahead and dive into your forecast as we go into tomorrow. Again, keep that umbrella handy. Good chance of rain and thunderstorms. Not an all-day event, but it's really going to pick up in the afternoon, and it's going to be much more widespread. 88 and 72, so the temperatures, especially those daytime highs, are not going to be as warm for tomorrow. Here's your morning lows, generally in the low 70s to right around 70 degrees. Some evening showers and rumbles early, and then we'll see partly cloudy, maybe some patchy areas of fog around for tomorrow morning. As far as your daytime highs, again, everybody's temperature is reflecting downward because of increased cloud cover and obviously much more robust coverage area as far as the thunderstorms around for tomorrow. So generally in the middle to upper 80s, except lower 80s over into the North Georgia mountains and over into the Carolinas. All right, here we go with our regional perspective. Asheville setting at 83, 86 in Birmingham, 91 in Jackson, 91 in New Orleans. Again, the Gulf Coast is going to be really wet and damp tomorrow. 91 in Savannah and 89 over into Charlotte. How about the rest of the 7-day forecast? Hey, bye-bye rain. That's a nice little change. Going up into the 90s. 4th of July right now, I got mostly sunny skies in the Chattanooga, North Georgia area. 93, 69, 95, 71. Ouch. That's going to hurt a little bit on Saturday. And then the rain chances come up. When they come up a little bit, I'm back to temperatures off just a little bit, low 90s and low 70s going into next week. So at least we got several dry days ahead of us once we get through tomorrow. And then we'll see some pretty decent weather coming at us here for the next few days. 4th of July, travel those looking pretty good. If you're traveling Thursday or Friday, not looking toward bad there. I think down toward Metro Atlanta, if you got to catch a flight, those also are not looking too bad here as well. Most of the country actually not looking too bad for the 4th of July, except for the Gulf Coast. That's not looking too good. So folks, perhaps we're going down to Disney World or Universal, or maybe we're going down to the beach. Don't worry about getting sunburned because it's looking kind of wet and kind of damp, unfortunately. Again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. And if you ever have any weather-related questions, you can always find me at the North Georgia Majestic Weather Facebook page. You go there, you can always send me a message, or I'll leave a comment down there on our page there. All right, that's y'all's update here for your Monday. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. You guys have a great and safe afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.